Good evening, Tiffin, and welcome to another broadcast of WHEI News Center 10, live at 5.
WHEI is your #1 campus source for bringing you the biggest stories from around the state, around Tiffin, and around the Berg.
Coming up, another police shooting.
Later tonight, we'll check in what's happening at the Berg.
We'll also check in on your Berg sports.
And we'll see what's trending today in social media.
Don't you dare touch that remote.
WHEI News Center 10, live at 5, starts now.
Good evening, Tiffin, and welcome to WHEI News Center 10, live at 5 for Wednesday, September 21st, 2016. I'm Henry Bourne.
And I'm David Brower. Let's get to our first story of the night.
Police in Georgia have located 2 children who were the subject of an Amber Alert Monday. Mason Williams, age 1, and Rylan Williams, age 3, were last seen in Citrus County, Florida on Saturday. Authorities believe the parents were taking the children to Ohio or West Virginia. The Amber Alert was called off when Georgia State Police found the kids safe and sound in Catoosa County, according to a Facebook post from the Citrus County Sheriff's Office. They were with their parents, Stacy and Ryan Williams. They said Stacy Williams took the youngsters out of their custodial guardian's home in Florida. Further details have not been released.
The Ohio Department of Public Health says a trap of mosquitoes in Henry County. Ohio has tested positive for West Nile virus. This is the first time this season that Henry County has had a positive mosquito trap test. The only other county in northwest Ohio with a positive mosquito test is Lucas County. This season, Lucas County has had 19 mosquito traps test positive for West Nile virus. Northwest Ohio has had no human cases of West Nile virus this season. The heroin and opiate epidemic is getting harder and harder to ignore. On Saturday, close to 150 people attended the Ohio versus Addiction walk across the BGSU campus. Booths were set up directing addicts and their families where they can go get help. The large turnout is illustrative of how bad the epidemic is.
A forensic report released on Monday by attorneys representing the family of a 13-year-old African-American boy fatally shot by Columbus, Ohio police officer last week said the teenager was shot 3 times while running away. According to the Columbus Police Department, Tyree King was shot multiple times after he appeared to pull a handgun from his waistband during an encounter with police after a report of an armed robbery. It was later determined that the gun in question was an air pistol that fires BBs, small metal pellets, not bullets. Columbus Mayor Andrew Ginter previously said the BB gun looks, quote, almost identical to the 9mm Glock semi-automatic handguns carried by city police. That wraps up our local news segment for the day.
But don't go anywhere, because on the other side of this break, we'll get into your latest Berg news stories.
You're watching WHEI TV 10, student programming from the Media Communication Center at Heidelberg University.
Together, we can change the news. Find out how at safekids.org.
Welcome back to News Center 10 Live at 5.
Let's get started on our Heidelberg Campus News segment. Heidelberg's annual homecoming is quickly approaching. This year's court nominees are getting ready for the showcase this upcoming Monday. This year's theme is the Roaring 20s. Homecoming is a week filled with events for students and alumni. Director of Student Engagement Jacqueline Saronin is excited for this year's events, some of which include a Detroit Tigers game on Tuesday and an interesting craft night on Wednesday.
I'm excited for the showcase. I think it's going to be fun. I'm really excited for Homecoming in general this year. Our theme is City Speakeasy, so it is the Roaring 20s at Heidelberg.
To end the week, there will be a pep rally on Thursday, and following that, there will be a speakeasy party on Friday. Saronin says she is most excited for this event. Students are open to any and all of the events, and Homecoming kicks off this upcoming Monday night with a showcase at 8 p.m. The showcase will take place in Rickley Chapel.
The Formosa String Quartet is making its way to Heidelberg. The quartet is performing at the Old Concert Hall at 7 p.m. this Sunday. The performers are a group of students from Taiwan who have been concertizing internationally for the last 4 years. The concert is called From Hungary to Taiwan. Dr. Barbara Speck is excited for their arrival and what they are bringing to campus.
What they are doing here is bridging the cultures, Western culture of Hungary, along with their own heredity and that, the Taiwanese culture.
The Heidelberg community is invited to attend the concert on Sunday as well as the 4 o'clock session that is more student-oriented than the performance. This session will be about how to build a music career in the 21st century. Both events are free to attend thanks to a generous donation from the National Machinery Foundation.
This week's Scott Donaldson Show will be held Thursday at Fireside Cafe and Pub. The show will recap the first night game in Heidelberg history. Varsity players Dom Scott, Justin Hutchins, and Sean Bentz will be speaking on the show. The Student Princes are coming off of a big win at home, defeating Ohio Northern 45-14. Coach Donaldson is very excited about this year's Heidelberg football team.
I can't tell you how excited I am about this year's football team. They're playing hard, they're playing well, and they're playing together.
The Scott Donaldson Show will continue every Thursday night throughout the football season. Next week's show will recap Heidelberg's football's next opponent, John Carroll. Fans can stay up to date with the show through WTTF radio every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Wow, Scott Donaldson Show. I hear it's competing with how good the Hallett Show was.
Yeah, I always liked the camaraderie those two had together as coaches.
They do.
They really helped the team.
They do a great job. But that's all we have for Berg's Campus News today, and we will get into the news from the social media world next.
News 10 and 10 live at 5. We'll be right back.
You're watching WHEI TV 10. Woo!
Student programming from the Media Communication Center at Heidelberg University.
My name's Angela, and we're bringing you BergFit to Heidelberg University to help the students as well as athletes and staff be healthy, whether they're trying to gain muscle, lose weight, or just have more energy for class. Everyone has different goals. We offer pre-workout, post-workout, healthy meal replacement smoothies, as well as many snacks and healthy energy drinks for everyone.
I like them, they work, taste good, relatively cheap. Favorite flavor is definitely Twix.
In the heart of Heidelberg's campus lies the Fireside Cafe and Pub, featuring a relaxing and engaging space welcome to the public. Fireside's menu includes sandwiches, salads, wraps, desserts, and even a soothing latte or coffee, offering a wide selection of exciting new and wholesome food options. Fireside Cafe Pub also serves a variety of refreshing drinks to accompany its cozy atmosphere. Come experience Fireside's new fall menu and visit us on Instagram at Berg Dining Services.
Hello and welcome to our Social Spotlight segment. Let's check out what's trending today in the world of social media. Jimmy Kimmel hosted the 68th Annual Emmy Awards this past Sunday, and it was full of shattered records. Game of Thrones made history for becoming the most honored primetime TV series ever. It received the Emmy for Drama Series for the second consecutive year. The People vs. O.J. Simpson ended the night with 5 trophies after earning the second highest number of nominations. Veep was a repeat winner in the comedy series category. The star of the show, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, won a record-breaking 6th Emmy as lead actress in a comedy. Her acceptance speech was filled with emotion as she expressed that her father had died 2 days before the event. In the comedy actor category, repeat winner Jeffrey Tambor took the trophy for his role in the show Transparent. Well, that's all we have today for our Social Spotlight segment. Let's send it over to Hank for sports.
Hello everyone, this is your Heidelberg Sports Report. First, we'll start off with a little bit of volleyball. In the first home contest in 2 weeks, the Heidelberg volleyball team dropped the non-conference match with Denison University 3-2. The loss moves HU to 8-6 on the season. HU took the first set. A kill by Maria Sullivan sealed the 25-20 win. Now, after dropping the second set 25-23, HU won a set 3 thriller 27-25 with the score knotted at 25. Kills by Sullivan and Laura Schrag gave the Berg the win. Despite building a 12-4 advantage, Denison came from behind and took the fourth set 25-23. Finally, a 7-point deficit proved to be too much for the Student Princes as Denison took the decisive fifth set 15-5. Sarah Parker had a game-high 21 kills. Janessa Scott chipped in with 14 kills and Schrag added 13. Junior libero Rachel Raimondo recorded 25 digs. Up next, we have soccer. The Heidelberg University men's soccer team dropped a double overtime match against visiting Grove City College 2-1. The game was sent to overtime thanks to Joey Tallarico's goal with 1 second remaining from 40 yards out. HU fell to 1-5 as the Wolverines improved to 6-1. With time winding down, Tallarico fired a strike from 40 yards out. The ball sailed into the upper left 90 over the outstretched arms of Malcolm Blake with 1 second to play. It was Tallarico's first collegiate goal. A scoreless first 10 minutes paved the way for a second overtime period. 2 minutes into the period, Dale Reese headed a ball past Crest, giving the Wolverines the victory. Caparasso tallied the assist across from the right side. Berg Soccer plays again today, hosting Washington Jefferson at 3 p.m. That's all we have today for your Heidelberg Sports Report. Let's send it back to the news desk. Well, the soccer team seems to be struggling a little bit, but they got a new coach. I think they'll get the system figured out, and they'll start to play a little better.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm friends with a couple of soccer guys, and they really work well together. They're excited.
Yeah, they definitely put the work in. But when we return, we will get to our final story of the evening.
You're watching WHEI TV 10, student programming from the Media Communication Center at Heidelberg University.
Whose idea was this? Did you think this was a good idea? Who got the paint out? Brother did?
What is funny?
I don't think this is funny at all. Who's gonna clean it up?
I gave thanks with tickets to a concert.
Looking for a unique way to show your gratitude for our nation's veterans and service members? One that will immediately and directly impact their lives? Give your extra tickets to VetTix. How will you give thanks? VetTix. Give something to those who gave. For more information on how you can make a difference, go to vettix.org.
Welcome back, everyone.
Let's get to our final story of the evening.
Number 4 Privet Drive is up for sale, and you can now live out your dreams in the cupboard under the stairs if you want to.
Harry Potter fans from all over the world are raving about what might be the ultimate franchise collectible, Harry Potter's house, or at least the home that was featured in Harry Potter in the Sorcerer's Stone film.
The house is located near Reading, England, and is for sale for £500,000 British pounds.
So what does that transfer over in American currency?
Sounds like a lot of money to me. I'm not sure how pounds transfer to dollars, but I think we're probably like 25 cents above, or I can't even explain it, to be honest with you.
Well, I'm sure we're student debt. We won't be able to afford it anyway.
Exactly. Thank you for watching WHEI News Center 10 live at 5. Our program tonight was produced and presented by the Department of Communication and Media from inside the Media Communication Center at Heidelberg University.
And thank you for joining us for tonight's program. Be sure to join us again next Tuesday.
I'm Henry Bourne.
And I'm David Brower.
And for everyone behind the scenes, we give you a huge shout out. Thank you very much. We'll see you next Tuesday, Tiffin. Good night.
Wait for them to ask you